All right, I'm going to a gun show, and I'm bringing this Browning SA-22 in grade 6. I'm going to see if I can sell it and turn it into a whole bunch of wood for knife handles. And if not, if I sell it, and I can't find knife handle wood, then I may buy that Tormek knife sharpener. We'll see. Right here amongst the cows. I don't know what they are, but they're pretty. And I don't know if you've ever seen a longhorn. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty cow? I have said some bad things about the town I live in, and I really dislike the town. It's a crappy little... It's a little shithole of a town is what it is. But I really like Texas. There's a lot of room in Texas, and I've been on the road for, at least 25 minutes. And I bet you I've seen one or two cars at 9:30, 9:30 in the morning. I've seen one or two cars. And that's one of the reasons. And the roads are great. All the other roads in Texas are great roads, except the town I live in. Anyway, I just want to say something good about Texas. I do like Texas. I like the area that I live in a lot. It's sparsely populated. It has all the amenities a person would need, especially a older person with, medical issues that they need to have monitored. But Texas is a nice place to live. Their property taxes are high. But, it's a nice place to live. Just the town I live in is not. Although I like my place where I live. When I close that gate, I'm perfectly happy back there. It's just a crappy little town run by people who I suspect that they're Democrats because they have so many rules and very little to show for it. You can't have chickens in this town. Why on earth? People have plenty of room there. I don't know why they would outlaw chickens like there's some danger of people having chickens in their backyard. I don't know what the deal is with that, but can't have chickens, you can't do this, you can't do that. I mean, it's like living in a really big democratically controlled city where everything you think you might want to do is against the law or requires an expensive permit. That's what living in Wascom, Texas is like. It's like you've moved to a big city and they just cover you up with rules and regulations where you have no sense of freedom and you can't enjoy life the way you want to enjoy it. And I'd love to have some chickens again now that I'm at a place where I can, have them. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine, Pat, he's going to have some chickens. And I don't know, but I may come into possession of some fresh eggs every now and then. Okay, see, the whole time I've been talking, no cars. I do like it here. I like Texas. I like this part of Texas, but I do not like the crappy little town of Wascom. It could be a really nice town. I think what they have is a whole bunch of people on the payroll, and I think they do retirement and health benefits, and so all the money they get from taxes does not go into maintaining a town. It goes into maintaining the town's employees. That's my suspicion. First car I've seen right here in about 25 minutes. Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. The town I'm coming into, Jefferson, Texas, has nearly the exact same population as my town. And this town is such a fantastically run town. They've got a good chamber of commerce. They have all kinds of things that go on the weekends. Their roads are perfect. Everybody's happy here. And same population, same amount of tax money, property tax money. Just a much, much better run town. All right, a couple more blocks, I'm going to be there, so I better hang up. See you soon. We're here. It does not look... This is a very small building. And it says on their website that there's 75 vendors here. And I don't know. Now I got to pee. So what am I going to do? How am I going to pee and hold on to a gun? What a dilemma. All right, let me get in there and see what I can do. So I left with nothing. Let me double check, make sure there's no train came by, so I don't trust these things. So yeah, everybody was interested, but nobody wanted to pay for it. And so I'm going to go home with my little Browning SA-22 in grade 6. And but first, let's just take a little spin around this nice little town of the exact same population as my town. My town is 2,100. This town is 2,100. Green light. So I'm going to turn right. I'm looking for a candy store. My wife likes them apples that are dunked in like white chocolate. And somewhere around here there was a candy store. And if I see it, I'm going to go in there and get her a apple dunked in chocolate. White chocolate. Cornbread sandwiches. Nice little town. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull over and I'm going to Google candy store here in this town. I'll be right back. Nice little town. Yeah, I did not find a white chocolate apple. I think I want to turn left here. We'll see in a minute. And the other thing she liked was the white chocolate marshmallows, but they didn't have that. But I did find some white chocolate almond bark, and I bought 3 little bags. One for me, one for my wife, one for Bev, and then I bought almond brittle. So here we go, back to the house. Breezy, you don't have to stay down here. I know it's a little chilly, and you had a haircut. And, of course, it got cold again, and I got the heater blowing on you. It'll warm up in just a second, but you can go home. Get in the recliner, get underneath the blanket. Oh, anyway, today is Saturday still, and kind of a wasted trip up there to the gun show. It was, on their website, it said they had 75 vendors. And when I got up to the building, I'm thinking, yeah, there's just no way they could fit 75 vendors in this little building. It's not much bigger than my garage. So, anyway, yeah, I had a couple people interested in the gun, but nobody had that kind of money, It was the beginning of the show. I would imagine, if I'd gone there Sunday afternoon, somebody may have had the money to buy it, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. And I may go ahead and shoot that gun. So I don't know if I showed it to you or not. I have another. No, it's what it is a Browning SA-22 takedown, and it's in grade 6, and they're worth about $1,400, brand new in the box. And I was asking $1,000, and then the guy said, "Okay, what's the you don't want to leave here with it price?" And I said, "Well, to a dealer, I'd sell it for $800. You could sell it for $1,100 and make $300 today on it." And he goes, "Well, if I had $800, I'd take it." So that was the only guy that was serious. And then another guy was showing me all the guns that he could buy for $600 and $700. I said, "Those are all fired, and clearly they have nicks and dings and scratches. This is brand new. I mean, you're not comparing apples to apples." I said, "Have a nice day," and I just walked away. I'm not stupid. There's an NRA grading method, and everybody who's bought, sold, traded in guns knows the NRA 90%, 95%, 100%, you know, brand new in box or new unfired. You know, anyway, I knew he was trying to stick me, trying to snooker me into selling it for less than what I know it's worth. And the thing is, I don't have to sell it. It can go right back in my safe and sit there another 3 or 4 years just like it did. So now I may go ahead and shoot it, you know, if there's not that much interest in buying it. I haven't shot it because it's such a beautiful gun. Being unfired, being a virgin, makes it even more valuable. But apparently I'm the only one that thinks that. So maybe I will go ahead and take it to the range, break it in. Okay. Oh, that's what I turned the thing on. Look at this. Is that the blued Caddo? You can't see the blade, but it's blued. And you know, I'm not terribly. I don't like the finish. I don't like bluing them. I do think that if I polished this and then blued it, it would look really nice. But bluing the satin finish doesn't give it it doesn't give it the finish that I'd like it to have. But customer wanted it blued, and he's getting it blued. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to put True Oil on this handle and blue the spine, the tang. Because once I put True Oil on it, I won't be able to blue it. If I blue it now, maybe that's what I'll have to do. Is blue it. Yeah, I'll have to blue it now. And then put True Oil on it. And probably 2 or 3 coats. That's what I'll do. So this is ready to be, for the rest of it to be blued. And then True Oil on the handle. And tomorrow I got all my lumber for my buffing room. Before the day's out, I'm going to cut that carpet up and get it out of there. And that's probably all I'm going to do today. I may get to this. I'm not sure. I don't even know what time it is. So I'm going to drink a cup of coffee. And I'm going to take my razor knife here. And go cut that carpet out of that room. Get that out of there. And then I'm going to drink a cup of coffee. Go do that. And then I'll figure out what I want to do next. See ya. Well, I'll tell you what. I kind of like it, to tell you the truth. It's an interesting look. I use those Q-tips to carefully daub the bluing on the tang. That is an interesting look, and I tell you, if I do this again, I'm going to polish this and then blue it, because that would really look much better with a high polish under it. Okay, that one gets True Oil and a sheath, and we're done. All right. Oh, my coffee. Doggone it. I got it started and it percolated. I'm fixing to go get it. It ought to still be hot. Well, I got the carpet pulled up. There's an echo in here. Hey, somebody was making fun of my 1970s era wallpaper. And I think it's just because they're not far out and groovy enough to dig it, man. Okay, today's Saturday still. Tomorrow, we build a bench. See you then. There's the first coat of True Oil on this, and I gotta tell you, the more I look at this, the more I like it.